My name is Godwin Akpan, a student of Nigerian Guidance School, batch 2017-05-12, group 12, under the mentorship of Mentor Lukman. Now, today in the video, I'll be talking about the ideology in general, how it works, the rules and benefit of participating in Now, before I proceed, I'll quickly like to explain what is in details. Now, is nothing but a social financial aid donation exchange platform that was created by Sergey Mavrudi in the year 1989. Now, it is a platform that automatically brings two people together for them to exchange funds between themselves. For instance, if Mr. A have some funds that he don't want to make use of at the moment, he want to give it out, and Mr. B is in need of some funds and maybe to solve his financial problems. Now, the work of the community is to automatically bring these two people together so that they can exchange funds between themselves or among themselves if there are many, without having to involve with any other third party like the bank. They only need to transfer the funds from the giver's account to the recipient account. Now, having known the in details, what it means, let's quickly see the ideology behind this platform. Now, one of the ideology is to create a world of a financial system. Yes, it creates a world of a financial system. How does it mean? What do I mean by that? Now, having looked around, if you can look carefully at our banking system today, you know that we are no longer living in a world of a fair financial system. For instance, if you deposit your money in the bank today and you could wait for 30 days or for 1 month or for 2 months, going back to the bank, instead of you to see um, some interest being accrued on the capital you deposited, instead the bank will sell your funds as loans and they will take all the interest, use it to build better houses, drive better cars and go on better clothes, leaving you behind with what you had. Now, another important ideology we should consider also is that the platform bridges the gap between the poor and the rich. What do I mean? Looking around our community today, it is so uncommon for you to see the rich giving something to the poor, but instead the rich will now be growing richer, having the poor under him to be poorer. Now, but in the community it is not like that. For instance, if Mr. A is a rich person, he has some funds that he can give out which he does not want to spend at the moment, and Mr. B is in need of some funds to solve his financial problems. Now, the work of the community is to bring these two people together so that they can exchange funds directly. By so doing, Mr. B, who does not have at the moment, at the end of the day, will go home with his own share. Now, another important ideology is that it is not a bank, it is not a high yield investment programs, it is not an internet business, neither an investment program. So whenever you are participating, just bear in mind that it is a platform that was created for helping one another when in need. Now, another important ideology of the platform is that it is aimed at making everyone financially independent. What does it mean? If you have registered on the website before and you might have provided help to some other person, but so now that you are in need of finances, maybe to solve your problems that you have at the moment, instead of you to loiter about looking for where to get some funds, it is pertinent you can go direct to the website, you ask them for some funds by clicking two or more buttons. Now, before the end of the day or after some minutes, the community will automatically brings people under you that will make the payment to you directly. Now, having seen the ideology, let's see how it works. Now, works basically on the basis of providing help and getting help. What does it mean? Without providing help and getting help, the system will not balance. For instance, at a particular time, there must be people that are providing help, and there must be people also that are getting help at the same time. For instance, Mr. A may have some funds that he don't want to use at the moment, yeah, he must give it out, and Mr. B is in need of money. So what they will do is, what Mr. A will do is to provide them with his funds, while Mr. B, being the receiver, will get them. Now, another way it works is that before you become a participant of the community, which is MMM, the first thing you need to do is to register on the website, which involves some steps. The first step is to go to the official website of MMM. Now locate where there's registration at the top right hand side of the page. Now click on registration and the page will pop up for registration. You just fill some few details, which include your email address, your name and your phone number. Now tick the button that you are of sound mind that you want to fully become a member of MMM. Now after that, you submit the registration page. Now the next thing for you to do is to log into your personal office. Now when you log into your personal office, you are required to fill in your bank details, which you will receive payment with. Now after you have successfully updated your bank details, then you click on save. Now the next thing for you to do is to provide help. How do you provide help? You see two big buttons at the front of your page in your personal office. The one provide help and the other get help. Now the first thing for you to do before you'll be able to get help is to provide help. You click on the button provide help, and you carefully fill it. You choose the amount you want to give out, that you don't want to use. You have this pay. Now the next thing is for you to choose your account number that you use to receive whenever it's time, whether you want to receive it as bitcoins or you want to receive it in your local currency. Now the next thing is for you to just tick the button that you are of sound mind, uh, you fully know what it means for you to provide help. Now you save it and you patiently wait for you to be matched to make payment to someone who need the assistance at the time. Now another way it works is that the internal currency used in the system is called Mavro. Now this Mavro, it is not called it is, let me say, it is a virtual currency that is used in the system. It is not your local currency is until it is cashed out into your local bank account. Now this Mavro grows on every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yes, it grows on every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now another way it works, is that there is no central account that all funds are being contributed into. Now participants contribute the funds directly to themselves. For instance, if two people, one that want to provide help and the other that want to get help, go to the website at the same time. Now the person that want to get help will be, after clicking on the button get help, and you'll be matched with somebody that have some funds to transfer at the moment to his account. So what the community, or what the managers of the website will do is to send the account details of the person that wants to get help to the person that wants to receive help. Now the person will now directly transfer the funds to him without having to do any other thing. Now another thing is that another thing is that you must provide help before you get help. What does it mean? You cannot just rush to the website and request to get help before providing help. You must provide help at the first time, and your help must be confirmed. The recipient of the funds must confirm that he has received help from you before you'll be eligible to get help. Now another thing is that PH means to provide help and GH means to get help. For instance, going to the website, for you to fully be legible to receive, you must PH. What I mean is you must provide help for the first time. Now after providing help, you have to wait for the system to match you automatically to pay someone. Now your Mavro start to count on that time and that day that the recipient confirm that he or she has received funds from you. Now the funds will become will be frozen until after 14 days. Now after 14 days, you'll now be able to get help or receive funds if you have any difficulties or you want to use your funds for anything. Now, having known how it works, let's quickly see the rules that is guiding this community. Now, the first rule is that it is one participant, one account. What do I mean? The community forbid people with multiple accounts. If you want to participate in the community, you must maintain one account, PH with that account, and GH with that account. Now, another important rule is that if you indicate to provide help, you must have your funds readily available before you provide help. Now, providing help means that you are ready to give out financial assistance to whosoever that the system will pay to you. So before you click on provide help, you must have that funds readily available, because you could be matched at any time. So another important rule is that you must not share your login details with anybody. Now, sharing your login details with anybody will result your account being blocked. Now, another important details is that you must not share another important factor is that you must not share your banking details with anybody. Sharing your banking details, the person might go and duplicate your details, thereby registering another account with your account details. And whenever you are fished out, the community will automatically delete you out of the system and you'll be banned for life. Now, another important rule yes, another important rule is that you must provide help at the right time. For instance, you may be given 48 hours to provide help. Now, you must not allow that 48 hours to exceed. If you allow that time allocated to you to exceed, you will be blocked by the system and you will no longer be able to participate. Now, another rule is that you must not upload fake proof of payment. Yes, it is so important. For instance, you requested that you want to provide help of $20. Now, yes, you want to provide help with $20. Now, the system will pay you to someone that need financial assistance of that amount. Now, instead of you to make the transfer to the person concerned, you upload a proof of payment that you have made the payment, which you have not made. Now, when the community fish you out, what they will do is a total blockage of your account. You'll be blocked out of the system. Now, another important rule of the system is that when you introduce somebody to under you, um, the person must not ph if you introduce somebody under you and the person is your relative or family member, the person must not ph higher than your amount. Instead, if the person want to ph higher than your amount, the person can use your PO to do that. Now, let's quickly see the benefit of participating in this great platform. There are numerous of benefit, and one of the benefit is that whatever donation you made attract the 30% increments. For instance, if you request to provide help of $100, at the end of 30 days you have $130, which which means your original $100 plus additional $30, making it $130. Another important benefit of the platform is that they give out referral bonus of uh, yes referral bonus. For instance, if you go around tell the people about what is, how it works, that it pays, and maybe the person definitely register in the website. Now, will say, oh, you have done well by giving you referral bonus of 10%. For instance, if the person that you just introduced provide help of, let's say, $100, at the end of the day, will say, okay, you have done well by introducing someone to the platform by giving you $10, which is 10%. Now, it also gives a one-off registration bonus. um, for instance, if you request to provide help for the first time of, um, let's say you provide help of from $50 to $1,999, you'll be given $20. but help of from $2,000 to $3,999, you'll be given $50, and help of $3,000 and above, you'll be given $100. Now, also give out bonus to guiders for being the managers. They talk to their downlines. They also give bonus for saying you've done well, and there's also bonus on videos of testimony. Maybe you get up and you decided to tell everybody, you decided to tell people around that has paid you, thereby making a video of happiness. Now also pay maybe 5% depending on the video quality that you have made. Now with that, I've come to the end of the presentation tonight. Goodbye.